So today guys, we're doing a vegan version of Chinese tomato and eggs recipe. Hello everybody, it's Rose and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another cook with me video. If you guys are not familiar with cook with me videos, they're basically videos where I try to cook something that I haven't cooked before, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it does not. Either way, we both get an experience and we may learn something new. Okay, we'll see what happens. Today guys, I'm working with tomato once again. Now, I have some experience doing some tomato things. Interesting. So I don't know if you guys can see right now, but that's what it looks like. So I was once again inspired by a YouTube channel called Strictly Dumpling. Last time I called it Simply Dumpling. And a lot of people just were not happy about that. Okay. He does food videos on YouTube and he is not a vegan, but I've seen a video where he made a very simple Chinese dish, which is basically just tomato and eggs that are like stir fry together, and it's pretty simple. And I believe that the dish mainly gets the flavors from the tomatoes. Instead of eggs, I'm using tofu. I think it's gonna be great, okay? I have a vision, okay? I always have a vision, okay? I do. Tofu, when made properly, can really have a very similar consistency to eggs. So, we're gonna make this completely vegan, and hopefully it'll be tasty. I feel like I can't screw this up, but who knows? Okay, I screwed up tomatoes in a rice cooker, so maybe I can't screw this up. Okay. It's not what I wanted. I think this one's gonna be fine because I'm gonna just put my own twist to it, and because I am such a master chef. So this dish is supposed to be eaten with rice, so make sure you have some rice available already cooked or almost done cooking, because I believe this is going to not take very long and you probably want to eat it when it's hot. All right guys, so I'm going to experiment. I'm going to try to use 2 different kinds of tofu because that is what I have. Okay, I have extra soft tofu. This is Sun Tofu. It's a Korean brand and it is extra soft tofu. Look at this, okay? It's so soft that it cannot be in this box. It's in a tube, okay? I'm sure you could just use soft tofu. Actually, I would probably just use soft tofu. There's like soy sauce on this. Okay, my roommate spilled soy sauce all over my tofu. So I'm using a little bit of medium firm tofu as well because I feel that this is going to be too soft and this is going to be not soft enough, so I want kind of difference in texture. They're both tofus, guys, so it's not really a big deal. Let's see what happens. We also have around 2 Roma tomatoes sliced because I stole these from my cafe where I get all my ingredients, people, okay? I just take ingredients from my cafe and I bring them home and I cook with them. Yeah, I think this is around 2 Roma tomatoes. We're just gonna make like 1 serving because I don't wanna screw this up, okay? I'm gonna probably chop them up into pieces. First thing I'm gonna do first, yes, English, great. First thing I'm gonna do is heat up a non-stick pan. So I'm gonna heat it up, and while that's heating up, we can kind of prepare things. I'm gonna open this up and I'm probably gonna use half of this. Let me just do this. Okay, come with me. Come with me to the sink. Our sink is dirty because life is hard. See, do you see? It's squirted. I feel like there has to be a better way to package this. Someone invent something, please. I'm just gonna slice it up. There we go. There we go. All right, you see how soft that is? Whoop, 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 whoop. And I'm gonna just use about half. Let's just slice it up for now. There we go. Half a tube of extra soft tofu. And then I'm also going to incorporate a little bit of medium firm tofu. This one's actually pretty firm for medium firm. So like, just a small amount. I don't wanna use too much tofu because I wanna make sure that there's enough tomato for the tofu. This is what we're working with right now. Okay, people? All right, let's go to the pan. First things first, let's heat up a bit of oil. I don't wanna use too much oil, but I do wanna use a bit. Whoa, yeah, that's too much. Oh well, life is short, YOLO. Heat that up. I wanna make sure it's really hot before I throw in my tofu, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. First, I'm going to add in the medium firm. I'm going to crumble it like we would do scrambled tofu, okay? And then let's add in our extra soft tofu. Let's add it kind of want to try to brown some of it. Let's see what happens. As you can see, there's a lot of water, so I'm going to kind of let it sit for a bit and let the water just naturally evaporate. I've been cooking this for about 3 minutes. I haven't even flipped the extra soft tofu yet. The reason why I don't want to break it yet is because if I break it now, I feel like it's going to break too much almost. So I'm just kind of wanting to cook it a bit first before breaking the extra soft tofu. As you can see, it's now getting that kind of golden look. That's what I want. Patience is key. I'm really happy that I decided to mix in the medium firm and extra soft tofu together. What do you think? Should I break the extra soft tofu yet or what? Alright, I'm just gonna break up the extra soft tofu, but not too much. Just gently breaking it, and then we're gonna let it cook for a bit longer, okay? I'm just gonna spread it out so that it can cook a little bit longer, maybe another 2 minutes. And while that's cooking, guys, I've already chopped up 2 green onions, and now we're gonna chop the tomatoes up. I haven't washed my cutting board because why would I do such a thing? So I'm just gonna chop this up into smaller pieces. There you go. All right, guys, I think we can now take this off the heat. It's cooked pretty well. I'm actually going to set this aside on a plate. I mean, this already looks pretty genius to me. I don't know about you guys. Look at that. Doesn't that already look like scrambled eggs? I haven't even put anything on it other than oil. It's literally just tofu and oil. Pretty insane. I'm not gonna add any more oil. I don't feel like it's necessary. You know what? I'm gonna add like half the green onions. All right, now this is when I guess the magic might happen. So we added the tomatoes. I'm gonna add about a 1/4 cup of water to let the tomato juices just kind of seep through. And now I can add my seasonings. For the seasonings, I decided to add a bit of soy sauce. You know what, let's be scientific, let's measure. I know some of y'all like measurements. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Let's try that first. Remember, you can always adjust your seasonings. We're also going to add maybe about a teaspoon of sugar. I'm gonna add coconut sugar. You can add a bit more if you'd like. So I'm just going to add almost a tablespoon of rice vinegar. It's pretty much all I have left. And lastly, let's add about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Of course, you can also use fresh garlic if you'd like. I feel like I can already throw in the tofu. I'm not really sure. Looks pretty good. It smells pretty good. All right, guys, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna throw the tofu back into this dish. I'm actually gonna add a tiny bit more extra soft tofu that hasn't been fried because I feel like this is gonna give, again, an element of texture, difference in texture. Mix that together. Oh my god, you guys, it looks so good. It smells so good. I'm very excited for this. I think it's pretty much done, guys. Woo, look at that. I may need to add this into my Asian vegan recipes cookbook. That looks pretty bomb. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I just poured the delicious tofu and tomato mixture into the rice. It was very sexy. And then I realized I wasn't recording, so I had to dump it back. And now we're gonna do this again. Let's try this again. Because this is like the most important shot, you know? Ah, very sexy. Ah, yes. Look at that. Oh my god. Let's top with some more green onion. And there it is. Oh my god. All right, guys, so now it is time for my favorite part, which is the taste test, obviously. Okay. Now, I haven't tasted it, so I don't know if I need to adjust any flavors. but it smells pretty good, and I really want to add sesame oil, but I'm gonna do it after because I feel like it's kind of cheating if I add it now, because sesame oil just makes everything taste good. So I feel like I need to try this without sesame oil. That is so good. I can really feel the different textures of the tofu, and it really does remind me of like eggs, like scrambled eggs. The flavors are really there. I think it's a perfect amount of seasoning, whatever I used. Oh my god, it goes so well with rice. You can't have this with anything else. This is my dinner. You can of course adjust the flavors if you want to add more soy sauce. The green onions are also a must. It just goes so well with this. Okay guys, now I'm gonna add some sesame oil. Honestly, you don't need to add sesame oil, but sesame oil makes everything taste even better. So we're gonna add just a little bit. Oh, this one. Seriously, sometimes when I'm bored, I just eat rice with soy sauce and sesame oil. The sesame oil does kind of overpower the taste. I actually really enjoy the taste without the sesame oil as well. So try with sesame oil and also without sesame oil. This is unreal, guys. It's so good. It's so simple. It literally will take you probably 10 minutes to make. All right, success! I am so happy the way that this recipe turned out. I want to make this into an official recipe. I'll write this down and I'll probably add this into my Asian recipes ebook because I feel like it is necessary. Okay, and I feel like I should take some credit for this because I could not find a vegan version of this dish anywhere. I was looking for it. I was looking to see if anyone else had done what I wanted to do with this dish, and I couldn't find the same thing. So I feel like I'm gonna take some credit for this, okay? Anyways, thank you to Strictly Dumpling, Mikey Chen, for the inspiration. I'm happy that I was able to turn this vegan and make it taste delicious. I don't know what the original version tasted like, but this one tastes pretty darn good, okay? Do you see how I said darn so I could keep this PG? Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.